My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. It never fails. See, I'm not subscribed to Amber, and so I don't get notifications when she uploads, but I have like a, I don't know, tingling feeling going through my body, like, ooh, something's going on. I check, sure enough, every single time. It hardly ever fails. And so, yes, she has uploaded another one because, of course, she has to make up in quantity what she cannot provide in quality. And so her latest is titled, My Symptoms Are Back. At this point, guys, I don't even know what symptoms she's talking about because Chantal and her have been going back and forth. I don't know who has the kidney infection anymore, who has a skin infection, who feels giddiness. I mean, that word I had to look up when it showed up in Chantal's doctor's note. I mean, I don't even know what's going on. I'm actually gonna have to watch this video to find out what symptoms she's talking about. Having a breakdown, of course, she had sense enough to turn the camera on right before she had the breakdown and go into a barbecue. Because, of course, who's watching what they're eating, right? Even on Ozempic, she doesn't care. Which I'm still getting a strong feeling she's not on Ozempic. I'm not sure why that is, though. Okay, so the whole thing is roughly 13 minutes long. 13 minutes, 13 seconds. So let's see what she lied about this time. Alright, so we have the chain pressing onto her artery again, which I wouldn't recommend if I was in her physical condition. She's checking herself out in the viewfinder because she loves the way she looks. And she's got the feeder necklace back on. Alright, let's see what she's gonna say.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog.
What is up?
So we stopped at a gas station. I got some water. I'm on my way to a barbecue.
Well, of course you are.
And I'm super tired. I think it's from my Ozempic shot. There's a story behind that. I'll tell you guys later tonight. Actually, I'll just tell you now while my mom's getting gas. If it looks like I just woke up.
Wait, she is getting hammered to go to a barbecue? Is that a family barbecue and she's popping the Delta gummies? That's rich, but hey, we know the background. We know what kind of family she has, so no harm done, right?
That's probably because I did. So I have never slept so hard in my life.
Then stop taking the melatonin gummies, you idiot. You've been taking them for months on end, probably by now over a year, and that is not recommended. Just in case you start caring about your health.
Like literally so hard. Like my mom was trying to call me and I wasn't answering the phone. She was super worried. I woke up to 72 notifications from her because I always answer her calls. But how I woke up is she came banging on my window and she was so worried and she started crying when she saw me. She thought something bad happened, which I get it because I never not answer my phone, but like I was out. But yeah, I was just like out. I don't know if it was the injection because I know some people get like super tired on it. I don't know, but like.
Or like maybe the life energy is leaving you because you've been abusing your body for way too long. Just a thought.
I even still feel tired and I got some good sleep. I haven't slept this late in forever. Like I've had my sleeping schedule on track for months now. And
right. Do you think we're all dumb? People are on Instagram. They see at what hours of the night you are on Instagram. So stop with the lying, please.
I woke up at 1 p.m. today only because my mom came banging on my window.
Well, there you go with the sleep rhythm not being fixed, right? Stare at yourself some more, you
That's not Amberlynn coded. At least not as of lately.
Stop trying to make the coded happen. It's not gonna happen.
But yeah, We're going to a barbecue.
Yeah, because a 600-pounder with a food addiction that is on Ozempic should most definitely go to a barbecue.
I don't know if I'm gonna vlog there or not, but
Who cares? Nobody cares.
say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
Yeah, we're not the vlog. How are we the blog? You are the blob. That's more like it.
Isn't her hair gorge? And mine's looking a wreck.
You like my hair, Beverly?
That
I'm
is not.
obsessed. I've always been
How is that gorge? That is uncombed. At least she washed it. Her mother did. Yeah, how is that gorge? Maybe engorged, this one.
obsessed with your hair. All right, we're gonna put this. Whoa, we're gonna put this AC on. I feel like Beyonce and her concerts.
Oh, of course you do.
My girl, here's my girl.
Dude, they're so... all of them. Oh my god. Cringe, cringe, cringe. It doesn't even end anymore. Do the duck lips. Come on. Yeah. 33 years old. And I'm going to adjust my estimated IQ of her. I'm going to lower it down to 70. And one person in my comment section knows why I'm doing this. So yeah, IQ of 70, 33 years old, speaks like a middle schooler, 600 pounds, no control over her food addiction whatsoever, drinks alcohol, pops the druggy pills, gummies, I don't even care. And this needs to be in the picture too. And here's what she's deserved for that.
Wait a minute, hold up. I know you ain't over here making a duck face. Girl, I done told you about the duck face.
Moving on.
Hi. Oh, so sweet. Going to where my dad used to be ambulance.
That's a pretty tree. Nice. Of course. Of course.
Okay, guys, so I've been home for hours. I
Okay, and you're high, but go on.
had a great freaking time at the barbecue.
Of course you did. You probably emptied those troughs.
But while we were there, we were all sitting on the back porch and we heard a really loud noise. So we obviously went to go see if everything was okay.
Yeah, because when something happens, you're the first one to run and check it out, right?
Long story short, a 15-year-old and her boyfriend was driving a car and she thought that the gas was brake and she ran into a tree, and I'm telling you, it was bad. And it was actually the tree in the neighbor's yard of where I was. The ambulance had to come, but my mom was like one of the first ones out there, so she was helping, but like, whoa, it was just like super sad because I was
Oh, super sad. Okay, I believe you. That you had any kind of emotion concerning that, except for thinking, ooh, I'm gonna tell my audience about this.
like worried about the girl, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah, of course you were worried about the girl. Jesus Christ, we know who you are. Why do you keep lying?
is she gonna be okay? Long story short, she is okay, but like that was, whew, it was just really scary. Like, I have practiced driving before. Like, I used to practice driving when I lived in Virginia in this like massive parking lot.
Yeah, massive. It wasn't massive. Get off that horse. Jesus, she was driving around a little bit and she was being a drama queen about it. And it was nothing spectacular at all.
And I did that. I thought brake was gas and gas was brake a couple times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, with an IQ of 70, what do you expect?
So yeah, like she slammed on the gas thinking it was brake and hit a tree like very hard. Like, it was bad. The car's a wreck, but thankfully the girl and her boyfriend are good.
Good.
I'm actually about to just take a quick shower and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I am tired, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Don't even know what to say to that anymore.
Okay, guys, so today is day 10.
Whew. On to the fictitious number.
486.8 pounds.
Not buying it for 1 second, maybe 586, and even for that I would have to be in a very good mood, because we've seen her lately, and absolutely not. She's happy about having lost 2 pounds in 2 days. She is so far gone, I don't even know what to say anymore. For somebody her size, that's probably taken half a crap. So the girl's life completely evolves around food, and so now she just got done showing us what she ate at the barbecue, and now she's showing us this, so I'm just gonna skim through it. She says she's not very hungry, but she was told she needs to eat. I don't know who told her that. Um, since she admitted in her last vlog that she's still gorging herself and eating to the point where she is full, even on Ozempic. So here's one of Amber's snacks. Note how she's drowning everything in seasoning. You see that chicken up there? Holy smokes. And of course, that is one of the main reasons why I do not let her talk about her lymphedema, because she doesn't care about them. She has a sodium-filled diet, and she doesn't care about how large her legs are and that they're not getting any smaller. Because of course she doesn't move around, she doesn't get her legs wrapped, and she doesn't watch what she's eating. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath and out. Trigger warning, anxiety and cancer. So she's just going to repeat more lies.
So I wanted to give you guys a little update on my health and when my CT scan is. I told you guys that I stopped having blood in my urine, and then
I'm so tired of hearing about this.
I was having a little pelvis pain and lower back pain, and then that went away.
Hey, why don't you go back to the doctor where you said that the limit of the machine was your exact weight? Now you're down 12, or what is it now, 14 pounds? Yeah, close to 14 pounds. You can go back to that very doctor and have your CT scan done, right? Right, Amber? Or were you lying?
Unfortunately, those things are back today. I have visible blood in my urine, and what I mean by that is there is actually blood that can be in your urine that you can't see to the naked eye, and you have to actually go get it tested, and that's the only way they can see it. So that's why before, when I described it as like it's blood that I can visibly see, well, that's back.
That she can visibly see as opposed to what?
And I've had really bad, sharp pelvis pain.
Okay, I'm wondering why she's standing in front of us talking about this and not just, going to the doctor and have it checked out. I do not understand. Also, thank you for those of you that explained to me why Chantal has to keep switching clinics, because otherwise the Kuwaiti authorities will catch on to her being a burden on that society over there, and that might have an impact on where she stays. And so why is she in front of us holding speeches about what her symptoms are? Go to the doctor and tell us about it later.
Or groin pain, I guess you could say. It's like right in the middle of like my pelvic area. It's
Okay, nobody cares.
just scary.
Okay, then go to the doctor.
And I feel emotional.
Oh, God. Because you have to milk it for the YouTube coin. Why not see a doctor? I do not understand. And of course, putting the crying thumbnail up so that people click on her video.
I don't want to cry.
Okay, then don't.
UTIs, bladder cancer, kidney stones.
Bladder cancer, where did we come up with that?
Those three things do share similar symptoms. And I've already been checked for a UTI twice. I don't have it. So it's like, now it's like, okay,
Okay, go see a doctor.
is it just kidney stones or is it something worse?
Go see a doctor.
And I find myself like just being happy lately. But
Because you're non-stop high, so that's easily explained.
every time I become happy and I feel motivated and excited for life, like
You are smug and arrogant, and you're trying to portray a life you're not living. That is the big problem, and your body is telling you, stop with the insanity. Just like what Chantal's body is doing to her.
I instantly think of like what I'm going through, and it just like gives me so much anxiety and worry.
What she's going through. The girl sits on her swamp ass all day long, feeding her face. She has no job, no obligations, except for maybe doing her laundry, even though I'm not sure if her mommy's not doing that for her. I'm pretty sure that Twinkie is living with mommy at this point because she's not walking her every day. And so, what does she have in life that she is going through besides non-stop lying to her audience and not being able to remember the lies?
Worry and just like sorrow, just like heavy sadness.
Yeah, it's probably your soul bubbling up to the surface and telling you to stop with all the lies and all the faking and all the not taking life seriously at all. That includes your health, your mental health, your physical health, you know.
And I'm just really worried.
Then go to the doctor.
And the
Checking herself out in the viewfinder while she's saying she's worried. Dude,
reason why like I'm crying about it now is because like it just came back today. My CT scan is tomorrow though, so hopefully we'll be getting answers soon. I
okay.
really hope. My doctor told me that with the CT scan place, like the results come back within just a couple hours.
Okay.
But unfortunately, my appointment is a little bit later in the day. It's actually at 4 p.m. and my doctor's office closes at 4 p.m. So by the time I have the CT scan, like I won't even get the results that day. I'll have to wait until the next day or maybe.
Okay, you know what? You know what I was just thinking? In terms of interesting things for her to say, right? So she told us she couldn't get her CT scan done because that weight limit of the machine was exactly her current weight, which is 600 pounds roughly. Then she pretended to have lost 14 pounds. If she stood there right now saying, okay, so I couldn't get the CT scan done, but since within 2 weeks I've lost 14 pounds, now I can go back to that same doctor and get the CT scan done. That would be something that people could be happy with her about, right? But no. She just talks about the next CT scan and that she's not going to get her results. So we're not going to hear about it until, what, 3 days from now? Unless she packed it in this one too. We recently found out that she's way behind on her vlogs. And so you never know.
The next day after that. And I just feel really scared.
Yeah, okay, noted.
Like genuinely.
Yeah, hey. Shove some more food in your face, be smug about it when you drink the high caloric beverages in your mom's car, giggle about it some more. You know, that's more like you than trying to get people to feel for your fate, that you have completely chosen yourself.
I just really, really hate this. Like,
What really do you hate? That you have to stand there again pretending to cry because your views are not going up? What is it? Be a little more specific.
really, because like, oh my god, worst case scenario. Like, we know what the worst case scenario is, and it's just like, I don't want to go through that again. And this time it would be worse.
Again, you're not going through it again. You would go through it the first time. And even if it had been true the first time, you didn't take it seriously because you're a bad actress. You cannot act worth shit. You think you can, but maybe it'll work on your audience that has low level IQ, you know, like you.
Like, I was lucky with uterine cancer because
You did not have it, and you need to stop saying it because you are making a mockery of what millions of people on this planet are going through. And you're only doing it to get the monetary gain from it, to make that YouTube coin so that you can keep shoveling food in your face. You need to stop with that.
uterine cancer is one of the most treatable cancers you can get. And
You didn't care. We still haven't figured out what kind of scar you have, if you had a hysterectomy at all, or if that was another DNC and you don't even have a long scar. You know, stop with that. That is stuff that needs to happen behind closed curtains. You need to not monetize any of this.
I literally just had a surgery. And so many people aren't that lucky. I know I might be jumping the gun, but like, I am someone who has had cancer before, so
Nope, you have not. You had precancerous cells.
it's definitely something that's like, I'm not invincible. Like, it can happen to
I love how while she's crying, she keeps looking at the viewfinder to check herself out.
anybody. It's just scary.
Yeah, very scary. Maybe she looked at her bank account balance and took that emotion and ran with it here.
And I just go through
Sorry about that.
waves where I'm just like so happy.
Because you keep getting high, because you have not learned to deal with life in a sober fashion.
And then I remember this, and I'm like, fuck. I feel like just doom. I'm scared that doom is coming for me.
Oh, it is coming. Because I don't know if it's so much karma, but what you put out into the world is what you get back. And look back at the last 11 years, how much hate and negativity and toxicity you've put out into this world. You did not just, you call it trolling and telling people flat out lies and then saying you were just trolling, but you hurt people's feelings. You have that on your back. That is something that nobody asked for. You decided to do it in order to get people to click on your videos. And so that is most definitely coming back to you. And so the feeling of impending doom is something that you should have started having a long time ago. Because that's what we also call out here having a conscience and finding out that maybe actions and words were wrong and we need to right that wrong. And so the first step is not doing it anymore. You've never done that. You've been lying on your channel for over a decade now.
It sounds so dark, but like, that's just like how I'm feeling right now.
Okay, noted.
I'm trying to be as hopeful as possible.
Okay, noted.
And just like putting positive affirmations out there and just like talk.
Yeah, all of a sudden putting positive affirmations out there because that's going to help you after everything you've done to other people in your life.
Talking to the universe, and I know that sounds silly.
It does. Because somebody that's been so ignorant about what impact they have on other people's lives, and thousands of them, not just a couple or let's say 20, your extended family or whatever. This one did it to thousands of people. At some point in time, even 10,000s of people in one go. And she never woke up in the morning or woke up from having nightmares thinking, I can't keep doing this. My conscience won't let me. For over 10 years, she's been a biatch and a person without a conscience.
Like, I'm just doing the best I can.
No, you're not. You're stuffing your face. You're probably still drinking alcohol. You still pop in the Delta gummies. We can tell. You're an idiot for thinking that we can't.
I feel like by the time you guys see this, I probably have my results, so.
Oh, cool. So what are the results?
God, can you guys just like, please? I just need positivity.
Nope, I'm done with that. I did that back in 2018 when I actually thought that there's hope for you. But you've had that dirty smirk on your face so often. You did so many mukbangs just like Chantal did. And so I have absolutely no sympathy for somebody that's been asking for the universe to kick their ass.
Please. I'm sorry for that last clip. I
could have cut it out but left it in. Okay.
That was like the beginning stages of a complete anxiety attack.
Oh, you had an anxiety attack. Go see a doctor.
The minute I clicked off, I started hyperventilating and it was a whole thing.
Okay, maybe you should have gone to see a doctor.
It's been a whole thing.
This is so sick. Imagine there are teenagers sitting there watching this shit.
The more I talk about it, the more I worry about it, and the more I think about the worst case scenarios. So I need to like just stop right now. I'm sorry for this.
Instead of apologize, look how she keeps staring into the viewfinder, checking herself out. This is not sincere at all. She could have just cut it all out instead of leaving it in and apologizing for it later.
I'm sorry. Okay, you guys, so it has been hours since that last clip, and I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
I just needed time to, like, calm down.
Did you pop a few gummies?
Valentine told me to put, like, a cold rag on my forehead, and honestly, it helps a lot.
Okay, cool. So keep doing that while you're stuffing your face.
But I have seen people, like, when they have really bad anxiety, like, put their whole head in a bowl of ice. So I think maybe it's, like, the same concept, like, just that cold shock to just like shock your nervous system. I don't know, but it definitely helped. So I appreciate that. She
Good, good. Happy for you.
was just there for me, someone that I can talk to right now. I didn't really want to bother my mom. I've always just been that person where it's like, I don't like bothering people.
Yeah, you better watch it with your mom because several times already she looked kinda, I don't know, not very happy with the situation. I mean, when they walked out of Target, no, was it TJ Maxx? When they walked out of that store, a mommy was already a few feet in front of her, not even checking if her daughter is behind her. And the second time was in the last vlog where Amber here was making fun of her mom for wearing swimming gear shoes. And so you better watch it with all your doctor's appointments and taking up so much time of your mother's life. And she has a boyfriend, you know?
Especially when I have anxiety or whatever, like I usually just like take that within myself. But my
Within myself. Oh, she's such an idiot.
mom and Valentine have definitely been there for me through
Yeah, she's imaginary, and you're shaking your head as you're saying her name, so,
this whole situation. Has just been really rough.
Yeah, you're always going through something, and that's gonna explain why you had to get off of Ozempic and just keep stuff in your face.
But I am feeling better. And I literally went to refilm that whole clip and I just seemed so robotic and it just felt fake to me. It wasn't authentic.
You are never authentic. I don't know if you're really not aware of it. You're never authentic. Everything seems fake. You come off smug, arrogant, and not like you mean any words that you're saying at all.
I don't know if it's going to be against my better judgment. I don't know. Me saying that doom is coming my way. Like you could tell that like in the
Well, we all know doom is coming your way. And I'm actually glad that you have a feeling of impending doom because it's just coming your way. Life works that way, you know?
original unedited clip, like your girl was about to have a panic attack. I know I
Was about to have a panic attack, so you didn't actually have one, so you just lied at the beginning of the segment. Okay, noted.
just have my hair pulled back and I don't know, I look kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie. Okay.
Okay, we fixed it. I do think I should go for the night though and kind of just like end my vlogging here, but I do want to do some questions of the day, so
Hit me.
let's do that. How did you know what your weight was when you went to the CT scan, but the very next day you said you haven't weighed yourself in a long time? So when I went to the CT scan place, they said, what is your weight? And I just said 500.
Wait, they believe a 600-pounder. They believe her. They do not put her on a scale.
I knew that I was somewhere around there, whether give or take 10 pounds lower or
Or 100 pounds more.
higher. I just knew that that's pretty much where I was. And coincidentally, their limit was 500 pounds. So I was like, oh, wow, okay. Who is your
Yeah, 600.
favorite reaction channel? So my favorite reaction channel besides Yo Mama is actually a reaction channel that a lot of people don't even watch. They have no idea that I watch them. I will never mention them on my channel
Of course not, because other people always got you the viewers, but you never do that for them.
because it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. So shh, you'll never know who.
Didn't have to answer that either.
I'm confused. The salami fills you up and doesn't trigger you to binge, so why buy 7 twin packs? Surely 1 pack is enough to keep you satisfied for the next few days. I bought 7 servings worth because 2 packs is 1 serving, and I knew that I was gonna have 1 full serving each time, and I wanted to be able to have 1 serving a day, so I bought 7 of them. So
The bullshit level is so off the charts right now.
in a week, when I go grocery shopping again, if I want to get more, I can. And it turns out that I actually didn't even have a serving a day. There were actually 2 days where I didn't even have one. I haven't overate on them. I haven't binged on them. Nothing.
Shaking her head.
So I'm very proud about that. Like, doesn't trigger me at all. And it's very
Sure. You look so bloated. How is that, Amber? Why do you look so bloated?
very satisfying. Okay, so one last question, and it's literally about the salami again. One of those 2 packs of salami is 140 calories. Why the fuck would they package 2 individual portions and say 1 serving is both portions? All right, so that's not true. 2 packs is 1 serving.
I'm done with that. Lies, lies, lies. Oh, look, she's dressed like a couch. That's interesting. I have no idea what she's trying to tell us. Probably related to the last question. I didn't even pay attention anymore. Both packs is a serving. Okay. Let's just not talk about that. She shouldn't be eating this at all. Yeah, blah, blah, yada, yada. Her life is a roller coaster right now because, hey, when you have no drama going on, you have to make some up to seem like a person that that actually has a life. And so I'm not buying that for 1 second. She's full of shit. Look at that arrogant look on her face. For anybody out there that knows anything about other human beings, this is not sincere. This is not authentic. She's bullshitting her audience in order to continue getting that YouTube coin so that she can keep overeating and talking about losing weight and weight loss ideas at the same time. I'm not buying it at all. To me, she's history already, so is Chantal. And so they can just keep flapping their jaws and lying about stuff. The only people they're harming is themselves. And so I'm out. Thank you for listening to this. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, the next one, by the way, is going to be the second Johnny Depp romance scammer thingy, because I did the newer one first, so now I have to do the older one. And so yeah, I see you then. Have a great weekend. Bye.